Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me for this week's episode of Tracy's Tuesday Talks. This week we are going to be talking about our second part of a four-part series, how taking control of your money creates more time, creates more money, creates more peace of mind, and creates the space for you to become the person that you really want to be. This week's episode is how taking control of your money creates more money. So, how does doing a budget, having a plan, having a roadmap to reach your goals create more money? Like, how is that possible? Don't you need to get a better paying job or get another job or work more overtime? Not necessarily. Yes, those are wonderful things, but none of that matters if you don't have control of your money to begin with, because lifestyle inflation will creep in. You tend to spend more if you don't have a plan and you don't have control. So, the first thing that taking control of your money does is allow you to really look at yourself in the mirror and address the patterns that are causing you to lose control to begin with. I work with a lot of clients who say that one of the things that prevents them to help them get towards their goals is impulsiveness when it comes to spending. Oh, that's a really, really pretty dress. Or, oh man, I feel like having Taco Bell for dinner. Or, oh, this something. And the impulsive purchases or the spending habits or the patterns that are making them lose control are the very things that are preventing them from getting to where they want to be. So, taking control of your money, seeing as you're tracking expenses, man, I really eat out a lot, or man, I really enjoy my restaurants, or man, I really love clothes shopping. All of those will point towards patterns that are being roadblocks of you taking control of your finances and really working towards that financial freedom. I have Cosmos in here with me today. He is barking at butterfly farts and driving me crazy, so he's in here with Mama. Also, taking control of your money allows you to create more money through saving. So when you put money in a savings account, I know this is laughable, but you are supposed to earn interest. I know right now the interest rates are starting to finally recover. The last year, I think my business savings account was like 0.03 interest. I literally laughed out loud when I heard that. But when you have control of your money, you get to put more of it into savings. And that savings, in and of itself, creates more money. Also, opposite of that, when you have control of your money and you're destroying debts and you're paying down debt and knocking debt out of the park and cutting up credit cards and saying goodbye to student loans and all of the things that are keeping you in the hole, you are no longer paying the people that you're in debt to interest to them. That money gets to stay in your pocket and work for you. Interest paid to you is a reward. Interest owed is a penalty. And when you stop paying penalties to other people and get out of debt, that means not only more money comes in from the principal of what you borrowed, but also more money comes back to you from the interest that you were paying. So that's like double time making extra money when you pay off debt. I can't tell you how many people I've heard say, I feel like I got a pay raise when they take control of their finances. When you tell Benjamin where to sit, where to stay, where to go, and how to behave, instead of getting paid and wondering why you feel broke 3 days later, you have control and you get to see how your money is working for you because you're telling it what to do. You get to say, I'm putting this much towards debt. I'm putting this much towards fixing up the house. I know I need to take this big old floof to the vet. And all of those things, you get to decide what to do. And you get to see how your money is working for you. The last and final way that taking control of your money creates more money is through investing. Compound interest, as Benjamin says, is a wonder of the world. So, for example, let's just say you have $1,000 and you put it in a mutual fund that has 10% rate of return, which is not laughable because that is the average of the stock market over a 100-year period, including highs and lows. Over a year, if you just put it in there and you don't do anything, you make another $100. And the beautiful thing about compound interest is next year, it's not just another $100 that you make. You'll end up with $1,210 because that 10% applies to that other $100 that you just made. If this is confusing, I'll probably do another video on what compound interest is and how it works. But I would encourage you to look it up and see how it works. Because when you take control of your money and you invest it wisely, this isn't just throwing it at some potentially super volatile thing that may or may not work. Robinhood, I shouldn't say that. But when you sit down and you invest wisely and you work with a professional, when you take control of your money, you have more money to invest. You have more money that you can put towards retirement. And that money works for you to create more cash flow, more money. Next week, we'll be talking about how taking control of your money creates peace of mind. I hope this info was helpful for you. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe to whichever social media page you're seeing this on. Thank you so much, guys. Have a blessed day, and I will see you next week.